Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome to my backyard. It's a lovely spring day. Unfortunately, we won't be filming Hungry Talks tonight, but that is because we're in support of a really good cause of the anti-EU industrial action. So Hungry Talks cannot go ahead, of course. Our lovely studio staff will be um, striking all day today, and so it will not be possible to run the live show. This is a lawfully protected strike action in support of improved wages, decent workloads, and better conditions on leave and superannuation for our VE and higher education staff. So we're in solidarity with them. So we won't be filming, but enjoy the sun. It's spring, and yeah, I'm going to throw to Charlie now to introduce our quick brief for the week.
Hi everyone. So we've got Quick Brief 7. The client is Adobe Stock and background. So Adobe Stock is a subscription-based website that provides creative access to curation of royalty-free stock photos, audios, vectors, graphics, templates, fonts, videos, and more. The service allows users to download stock that can be easily integrated into all Adobe programs. So the challenge is to source a free image from the Adobe Stock library and create a poster or artwork in any format. The mandatory and the prompt is you got to fight for your right to ... So please fill in with your ideas and creative insights. The target audience is any group or individual who is in need of behaviour change or empowerment to stand up for their beliefs. Deliverables, please provide 1 to 3 print executions as part of a campaign or more, up to you. How to access. So with your student login at RMIT, you can go to Adobe Stock and just use your login there and you'll have access to all free stock images that are free to download. So why do this? The winner of the Quick Briefs will be awarded Scamp Chair at this year's pitch night in week 13. Please submit your solutions by Monday the 2nd of October at 11:59 p.m. Thank you, and we can't wait to see what you come up with.
Yeah, these Adobe ones are really fun, and everyone, wear your Hungry Talks t-shirt.
Now, it wouldn't be Hungry Talks without the Quick Briefs. And for those that are unfamiliar with Quick Briefs, each week the team will use our show to provide viewers with a simple brief that requires the production of some executions for a brand, a product, or a service.
Each briefs will have clearly labelled deliverables, mandatories, and guidelines, but otherwise the ball is completely in your court, so you're free to tackle these briefs however you see fit. These are a really fantastic way to grow your skills and a portfolio in preparation for RMIT Pitch Night, which, as we heard earlier, might get you a job and an interview in the advertising world.
So once completed, we encourage you to submit them to us via email below for your chance to have your submission featured in an episode and win a prize. Here's Luca to take you through this week's brief.
Thanks, guys. I'll take that. Yeah, thanks for that, Charlie. So our first quick brief takes inspiration from current events in the social media world. Recently, Meta, formerly known as Facebook, has launched a new direct competitor to Twitter, Threads, which acts as an extension to Instagram. So this week's brief asks you to create 3 visual stills for Threads that will be displayed on Instagram and or Facebook. When creating these stills, keep in mind what people use social media for and that the main purpose of stills is to get people to download and become regular users of Threads, or in this case, Threadheads. Of course, you can see a visual copy of all that on the screen, but if you're at home watching thinking, not reading all that, well, good luck for you guys, and lucky you, I just read for you. All right, back to you guys. Submission you guys sent last week were awesome, but can you guys do better this week? Let's find out. We're keeping it on theme this week, as this week's client is Google with their recently unveiled AI-powered advertising solutions. This is an advanced AI that can generate copy, still images, identify a target audience, and just about anything else a client can use to advertise their business. Your aim is to push this AI towards small e-commerce businesses that rely on the search engine for a 15 to 30 second draft for an ad that will appear as an audio ad for radio and podcast and a video ad for YouTube pre-roll and other streaming services. This week focuses on how AI tools can help small businesses adopt an informative and helpful tone that draws away from the ethical discourse that AI can create. You can also use this opportunity to attach a personality to AI, which can help warm people up to the idea of its usage. But that's all from me. Back to you guys.
This week's best submission will win a lolly bag with a limited edition Hungry Talk sticker. We're still looking for the best idea for them to be awarded at Scamp Champ. So guys, please get out there and get your quick briefs going. And here's one from last week.
Shout out to Joe. Beautiful scamp for last week. We'll organise the prize with you. Very special. Good luck for everyone doing their briefs this week. I'm very excited to see the submissions.
This week's brief was provided to us by our guests from Howard Watson and Company. Thank you very much. And here to run it through you is, of course, Luca.
Yeah, thanks guys. So this week's quick brief is from our friends of the show from Howardson and Company, and it is the following. So the project's name is Bring Back the Youth, and the client is your choice, as long as it's a legacy brand. Some examples is Triple J or MTV, but you can take this in any direction you want. Just as some background, there are a number of legacy brands that were created for a youth audience many years ago and really capture the spirit of the youth at the time, but the audience has aged with them. And they are no longer youth brands despite being built for the youth. The challenge with this is we need to introduce today's youth audience to the brand while keeping its purpose intact. Your target audience is 18 to 24-year-olds in Australia, and as a tone of voice, please adopt an authentic and provocative tone. As for the single-minded proposition, it's what is old is new again. The deliverables are up to you. As long as they are talking directly to your audience, go for it. You should, a reason you should complete this brief is you'll receive a one-on-one mentor session with Rebecca Robertson, managing partner at Howardson & Company, giving the deserving winner a chance to probe to get under the skin of what it's like at Howardson & Company and understand all the different capabilities and how they all work together under one roof. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Now, let's move on to this week's quick brief. We've been doing a lot of work talking this evening. So Luca, can you take it away?
I didn't see that camera there. Appreciate that, guys. And I also want to show appreciation to Little Rocket for providing us with this week's quick brief. So let's get into it, shall we? This week is super exciting as our brief is for the outdoor advertising giant OO in a campaign to encourage audiences to vote yes for the upcoming voice referendum. This brief asks you to combat the current Don't Know, Vote No campaign that targets undecided voters, and probably funded by Rupert Murdoch. They're your key target audience for your brief alongside those who are contemplating on voting no. Your aim, obviously, is to swing them into a yes with a catchy, powerful, and authentic tone of voice. You'll be armed with a single-minded proposition of vote yes for a better future, but feel free to change it up if need be. Your deliverable should be a script and or creative output for an out-of-home advertisement, such as billboards, bus shelters, and airports. Be sure to think out of the box, and you're more than welcome to steer away from the political avenue. We and Little Rocket are aware that this is a current political matter. For this reason, submissions will be kept internal and will not be shared. But don't let that discourage you, as the winner of this week's submission wins a Welcome to Country cultural experience or a one-week internship with the Little Rocket team. Very cool. Once again, thanks to Little Rocket for providing us that with this week, and we can't wait to see what you guys come up with.
Now, let's go to Luca for this week's quick brief.
That's weird. Where's Luca? Have you seen him?
What? No. Well, yeah, no. Now that you mention it, I would have seen him here last time this time last week, right?
Well, where is he?
Wait, hang on. He's calling me now.
Oh my God! Put him on speaker. I want to hear.
Luca, where did you disappear to?
G'day, Charlie, Jaya. How you guys going?
We're good. Where are you right now? We're on air, mate.
We need you to do the quick brief.
Yeah, no, look, I'll be honest with you, I don't really know where I'm at. I think, based on where I'm looking around, I think, like, Great Britain, I know I'm in Great Britain, but, like, up north somewhere, probably more towards Scotland. Yeah.
Great Britain? What are you doing there, bruv? What about the quick brief?
Yeah, look, Charlie, Joe, I'm gonna level with you. I wasn't paying that much attention in the meetings. I heard something mentioned about the Royals, so I just assumed that we had to be here in Britain. I probably should have followed up on that one, but I didn't. So now I'm here. It's really cold. Especially in the summer here, it's really cold. But you know, that's the way she goes, I suppose. I got the quick brief here though. I can read it out for you. So this quick brief's been dubbed Project Timeless with a client that's a youth and or mass brand of your choosing. An example of this could be New Balance. Advertising is not immune to ageism, betraying the elderly in a really bland or borderline offensive ways. Tisk 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 advertising, tisk tisk tisk. This brief challenges you to sell a youth brand to a target audience of Australians over the age of 70 without changing the product or resorting to stereotypes. Think about how during their youth they had cultural influences such as punk and the swingy 60s. Maybe go a little hippie or go a little Nixon. Choice is yours, really. Talk to them like the quirky oddballs they are. Adopt a spirited, spunky, and real tone of voice, and the SMP of this brand thinks that boomers are the next big thing. And this can be executed in any way you like. But yeah, with all that said and done, I'm probably going to go now. I'm on, don't have international calls. I'm going to try and get back to Melbourne. I'm assuming that's where you guys are. Or else, I'll have to do my next one from goddamn Kuala Lumpur or something. God knows at this rate. So, yeah. See yous.
Bye, Luca. Get back in one state. Safe travels. Anyway, as Luca stated, the best submission has the chance to win an internship with the Royals. And just for clarification, we mean the agency here tonight, not the royal family.
That's right, and one of these sweet, sweet lolly bags. So send your responses to this brief to quickbriefs@hungrytalks.com.au by Sunday the 17th of September. Again, it's a great chance to build up your folio with pitch night coming up. There's no better time than now.
So it's that time of the evening again for quick briefs. Let's hand it over to Luca, who finally found his way back home to Melbourne and will read out today's quick brief. Over to you, Luca.
Thanks, Charlie. And I just want to say, anyone else would have made the exact same mistake, okay, if they weren't paying attention like me. Nevertheless, this was provided by the great folks at VMLYNR, and here they are now to read out. They're a lot more comfortable now with spaced out of the chair.
So our brief for you guys today will be to get people of your generation to, now I'm completely lost. People of your generation to learn and hear about some of the disruptions that are happening with MTIA. MTIA is the Melbourne Transport Infrastructure Authority. They do buses replacing trains, trams are down, road closures, etc. And what we've found is that people aged 18 to pretty much 34 don't really know what's going on. So we want to get you guys to make it known. You can use any medium necessary. You can have as many different assets as you want. I've put on the brief that you can use dating apps if you think it's going to help. Just any way to get your generation to know what's going on.
That's awesome. And just for clarity, what exactly is it that they should be aware of and are trying to express to the audience?
So a great example is recently It Affects Me. Just sorry, guys. The Hurstbridge line is down on Saturday nights and Friday nights. I didn't know about it. I should have known about it. It's one of my clients. So that's kind of the example that we're after. Like, if you're on an out, how are you going to get home? So that's kind of our key sort of situation.
I think most Melburnians can kind of relate to having a night out and then all of a sudden trains are down and can't get home.
We want to think about quick and easy ways to, let people be able to find out the information they need to know. And the most effective way to do that is up to you.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you so much for that, guys. Really appreciate it. And good luck on everyone doing the submissions.
Thanks, Luca. And remember, submissions are given to the agencies that gave them to us, so there are really great opportunities in it. So please keep those submissions coming.